Enter Founding Neverland. So hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Nina. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very excited. Thanks for having me.
So for those who don't know who you are, could you please introduce yourself a little bit?
Yes, of course. My name is Bülent, founder of Klaro Media, a programmatic agency focusing on reaching out to audiences clients want to reach out to communicate to. Father of four, and basically team leader trying to inspire my team and my colleagues, clients, as well as family and friends.
Okay. Can you tell us what's the vision of your agency and how has it evolved since its founding?
As a matter of fact, we started at the very beginning from programmatic advertising. That time we said real-time bidding, real-time advertising. It then became later to programmatic advertising, and nowadays, from my point of view, it's actually commodity. As from a technical point of view, as it just changed the way we book media. And at the very beginning, it was quite relevant for e-commerce sites and for like performance-driven campaigns, affiliate campaigns mainly. And nowadays, it has become a very standard, of course, but still an easy access to digital touch points to communicate with customers.
Mm-hmm.
And we do so for brands, we do so for public institutions, we do so for different type of clients with different type of audiences. So it's very agnostic, and in every way you can customize campaigns, whereas earlier you had fixed campaigns with fixed placements,
Mm-hmm.
and nowadays you have like custom solutions, communication solutions fitting for any type of campaign requirement.
Mm-hmm. Now, the first year of a business is always the most telling one. It's the year that defines the narrative, the myth of a company, if you will, and what it stands for. So what was your year one like?
Our year one,
In 3 sentences, maybe.
our year one was very exciting because we came up with something completely new,
Mm-hmm.
and without knowing that it was completely new, because we were completely new in the industry as well. So we did something everybody actually asked for, but nobody did know that it was existing at all. And doing that without knowing that it is not standard at all, So it was a very funny situation, finding out that we were doing something which nobody knew it was existing at all, but everybody said, hey, wow, that's great. Give me more of that.
So you saw the industry with fresh eyes.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. How has your agency model evolved over time? Like, do you see a shift? You already explained it before, but is it a shift from full service to specialization or vice versa? I think in your case, it's the customization of...
Yes, I think we managed to specialize ourselves a lot onto programmatic advertising, whereas other agencies scaled a lot with Google ads and social media ads. We didn't do that. We just said all the time, we said all the time we want to focus on programmatic advertising only, and want to be the best in our niche,
Mm-hmm.
the number one in our niche, and that worked out quite well.
Mm-hmm. Looking back, is there a project or decision you would approach differently today?
Yes, from a scaling point of view, I'm a bit sad that we didn't start with Google ads and social media ads. We should have done so because we have seen a major growth in that industry over the last 5 to 10 years. But still, on the other hand, I would say good that we didn't do that because we are being recognized on the market as specialists for what we do. You know, so that's a bit of like the question, like what do you really want and need moving forward?
Can you define a breakthrough moment of your agency?
I think we have that every single day. Yes, and no, a breakthrough moment is maybe the point. It was not a particular moment, but over the course of the last few years, the channels you can access with programmatic advertising have evolved from display and mobile only towards digital out of home, CTV, and digital audio, even running ads in podcasts where people speak about certain topics. You know, you can target with certain keywords into podcasts with digital audio ads. And I think it's not a breakthrough moment, but it's a breakthrough evolvement where I see the future of media being run through what we do and not TV and linear TV and classic media only.
You already explained before what your agency specializes on, but maybe if you can describe it in one word, what is it that makes your agency unique?
Okay. Whenever you see an ad where you say, oh, wow, that's very interesting right now, it's most likely from us.
So the word would be wow.
Yes.
So the best projects are always the ones that are fun and make money. Sometimes you can't have both. How do you deal with that?
We have very clear guidelines as to the campaigns we run and the people we work with. So basically no asshole policy. That's one part. And the second part is of course, you need to get some revenue into your business, but we wouldn't do so by running campaigns we are not convinced of. And especially for our agency, we have a lot of communication campaigns for government, for ministries and public institutions. And for example, if a right-wing party were to approach us, which they wouldn't do, but still if they did, if we would just reject them immediately, you know.
No AfD for you.
Of course.
How do you measure the success of your projects and your agency as a whole?
For our agency, we have our client partners. They are sort of like consultants, campaign managers, and data analysts in one person. And I would say, as long as our team is happy with the type of campaigns we run, the workload we have, some sort of work-life balance as well. I would say, as long as our team is happy, our agency is happy, and we are happy.
What are the biggest drivers to keep your team motivated and creative? That work-life balance that you've been talking about?
On the one hand, but of course, the type of campaigns and clients we cover, you know, and I think that's a really major issue in general, or it has become a very major issue over the last few years, because we don't have the luxury anymore to choose our clients. The industry is changing. Many clients are in-housing, especially the media buying process. So you don't have the luxury anymore, which you had in the past. So you need to like really select the industries you approach, also in order to make sure your team is happy with the type of clients they cover.
What advice would you give to someone looking to start an agency in a saturated market?
Ask for help. Always ask for help. We do what we do because we love what we do, but none of us have been born as managing directors, you know, as team leaders. So we need to get some consultancy and help in order to be able to build up a team, select the right talents, define the right processes. I think there's so much work to do inside of an agency which you cannot know beforehand. So I would always say, once you start a company with a certain value proposition, always get some help to cover everything, backing up that value proposition.
Mm-hmm. And finally, looking into the future, what dreams and goals would you like to accomplish next?
We have become part of a new digital group in Germany, focusing on leveraging processes with AI. So my entrepreneurial vision would be to establish this vision in Europe and becoming a major player in providing services to leverage company processes with AI, and for my part, especially for the media buying and audience activation processes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you very much, Bülent, and thanks for taking the time.
Thanks for having me.
And good luck for the future.
Likewise.
Enter Founding Neverland.